Yo, what's happening? This is Apex 3900 back with another classic. And before we get started, I want to play a short from a particular panel that was held by, I believe, Bossy Empress TV. Yeah, her. The wannabe divester. And there were some things said in this little clip, and it prompted me to do some research for myself, because anybody can fire up their iPhone 5 and hop on a live stream and talk shit, but can you really get facts and data to back up your shit? Well, now it's time that we read your mail, black woman. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that because I'm tired of you bitches. Yeah, I said it. At a wedding, I said it. I'm tired of you bitches talking all this cold cash shit, and you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. You coming with alternative facts, just a bunch of gobbledygook and what have you. But now we're gonna put some straightening to your ass. So I'm gonna play the clip, and then I'm gonna go to the data. Fair use.
Can barely fucking, a lot of them can barely fuck. Technically, they choose to be unemployed. They won't build. They can barely fucking, a lot of them can barely fucking read and write. A lot of them have criminal records. That's why they're so quick to jump on YouTube and put a microphone in front of their face and do whatever. But technically, they choose to be unemployed. They won't.
Okay. Now she says we choose to be unemployed. However, that article that they like to tout about how there are 50 million jobs available, if you read the article is asking why businesses aren't hiring black men. It doesn't, and Jerome Whiteside did something very intellectually dishonest by using this article and trying to quote this article and using it by saying, article, what up, Anastasia? What's up? And using this article by saying, well, black men are so lazy, they don't want to get a job, and there's 50 million jobs available. But if you read the article is asking why businesses aren't hiring black men. Because we are purposely targeted and fucking frozen out. They'll make up a makeshift job for a black woman, but in order for us to get a fucking job flipping burgers, we gotta have a goddamn master's degree. Damn near. I'm being hyperbolic, but you get my point. But anyway, let's get to this particular article. This is Fact Sheet, the state of African American women in the United States. And this is on AmericanProgressive.org. I'll link the link in the comment section after the live stream. All right. This is a snapshot of how African American women are faring in health, education, entrepreneurship, economic security, and political leadership. Now, this article is from 2017, almost a decade ago, November 7th, 2013. So it might look a bit different today, but either way, we're going to go over it. African American women, who make up 13% of the female population in the United States, are making significant strides in education, participation, health, and other areas. But there is a long way to go to fully close the racial and ethnic disparities they face. New policies such as the Affordable Care Act, RACA, and other proposed policies such as paid sick leave can greatly improve the lives of African American women and their families. Now, I would like to know Are black men eligible for this Affordable Care Act? Or is this just a subsidy for women, most notably black women? Excuse me. See, it's real easy for these heifers to talk this cold cash shit when they have actual government legislation propping their fat, wobbly, jiggly asses up. You know what I mean? But as a black man, we ain't got shit. We ain't got no safety net. We have no safety net, and our women are our biggest fucking enemies. And yet and still, as of 2022, we still out earn these bitches. Shit is crazy. We're up against insurmountable odds, and we're still doing better than them financially. It's crazy. Shit is crazy. Okay. For example, under the ACA, around 5.1 million African American women with private health insurance are currently receiving expanded preventative service coverage. So they had Obamacare for you motherfuckers back in 2013. You the fattest peoples in the United States, and they put 5.1 million of you motherfuckers and gave you subsidies for your health. Obesity, high blood pressure, heart conditions. Okay. And an estimated 3 million African American women will gain access to affordable or subsidized health insurance. Okay. This fact sheet provides a snapshot of statistics about health, education, entrepreneurship, economic security, and political leadership that should guide our choices to enact sensible policies to unleash the potential of this growing demographic and benefit our economy. So they're talking about right now that they are targeting, they are strategizing, they are making plans to come up with sensible policies. They're pushing for policies to help you ungrateful wenches. Okay, well, let's get straight to it. Health. 1 in 4 African American women are uninsured. This lack of health insurance, along with other socioeconomic factors, continues to contribute to the dire health issues African American women face. Hypertension is more prevalent among African American women than any other group of women. 46% of African American women 20 years of age and older have hypertension. Wow. Whereas only 31% of white women and 29% of Hispanic women in the same age bracket do. Let's scroll down a little bit. While white women are more likely to have breast cancer, African American women are higher overall mortality rates from breast cancer. Every year, 1,722 African American women die from breast cancer, an average of 5 African American women per day. Chlamydia and gonorrhea infection rates for African American women, oh, this just keeps getting better and better, are 19 times higher than those of white women. Let me read that again. I'm not even, you can, Anastasia, you can talk all that shit in the chat you want to. I'm not even fucking with the chat because that bitch pissed me off. So now I'm about to read y'all mail. Okay, let's read that again. Chlamydia and gonorrhea infection rates for African American women are 19 times higher than those of white women. Now, that's a fifth. Now that particular clip that I played in the beginning, this heifer was going on this screed about how we're illiterate and yada 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 yada. Well, check this out, wench. I'm employed, gainfully employed, and I am very literate. See, the last thing you want, see, you talking all this shit, but the last thing you want is a pissed off black man with who's gainfully employed and who has a high reading acumen. Cause then I get to do shit like this. Oh yeah, I get to read your fucking mail. Oh yeah, we gonna have fun with this. We're gonna have fun with this. Moving along. African American women have higher rates of human Pavlovian virus, or HPV, and cervical cancer, with mortality rates double those of white women. I'm saying, with all these health concerns that you black women got, white women looking better and better by the day, I tell you what. Oh my God, I'm about to drop this motherfucker on you right quick. Moving along. African American women represent 65% of new AIDS diagnoses among women. Line that bitch up right now. That is 2 fucking thirds. Let me read that again for the short bus people in the back. African American women represent 65% of new AIDS diagnoses among women. Keep this in mind. This article and this data was brought forth in over a decade ago. Now, given the hypersexualized climate that we live in today, I would estimate those rates may have increased. Instead of the chlamydia gonorrhea at 19 times more than white women, is probably close to around 30. And this 65% of new AIDS diagnoses, that's probably about around 70, 75. Okay. Moving along. African American women experience unintended pregnancies at 3 times the rate of white women. Bitches love getting skeeted in, I tell you what. Moving along. Black women are 4 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related causes. Shout out to Anastasia. We talked about this a week or so back. Such as embolism and pregnancy-related hypertension than any other racial group. Moving along. Birth rates for teenage African American women from ages 15 to 19 decreased by 7% from 2011 to 2012. I think they're talking about teenage pregnancy. That sentence is kind of worded weird. Birth rates for, okay. All right, next point. African American women have the highest rates of premature births and are more likely to have infants with low or very low birth weights. African American infants are more than 2.4 times more likely as white infants to die in their first year of life. And in addition to that, black babies are more likely to get slaughtered in their mother's womb, at the tune of 1,000 black babies being aborted a day. Shout out to Roe v. Wade. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Okay, let's move on. Only 35% of African American lesbian and bisexual women have had a mammogram in the past 2 years, compared to 60% of white lesbian and bisexual women. So you bitches ain't even checking your motherfucking snatches like that. Moving along. Now this is something that they're gonna They're gonna stick their chest out about right here, this education piece, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it though. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Okay, educational attainment. The level of education attainment for African American women has risen very slowly and still sits at a significantly lower level than that of white women. The college graduation rate for African American women for the 2004 cohorts was 24.1% and has not increased at the same rate as the graduation rates of white women, Latinos, or Asian women. Okay. Only 21.4% of African American women had a college degree or higher in 2010 compared to 30% of white women. African American women held 8.58% of bachelor degrees. That's not even 10%. Held by women in 2012, though they constitute 12.7% of the female population. So let's get this right. You motherfuckers make up 12.7% of the female college population, but you coming out with less than 10% of bachelor degrees? Seems to me you motherfuckers is just enrolling just to say that you enrolled. And then when the going gets tough, you bitches want to spit the bit. Okay. Wow, this is a whammer right here. This is a fucking... I'm about to drop the whammy on you motherfuckers. Because y'all like to talk about, I'm college educated. I'm college educated. Only 2% of African American women are represented in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Line that bitch up. Now, STEM is where you get the fucking money. That's where the money is. So if you don't got a STEM degree, you're broke. And you got a bunch of student debt. Let me read that again. Only 2% of African American women are represented in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or STEM fields. While, hold on. This nigga shit keep popping up. While women in total make up 24% of the STEM workforce. So 22% of other groups of women are represented in the STEM field, and you only make up 2%. Okay. African American women earned more than half of all science and engineering degrees completed by African Americans, surpassing their male counterparts. Interesting. They didn't give a exact percentage. They just said earned more than half. Now they've been using numbers this whole time, but when it comes time to compare them to black men, oh, you don't want to use numbers anymore. You just want to say more than half. You don't want to say 55% or 55% more or 62% more. No, you just want to say more than half. I'm calling cap on the play, but whatever. According to census data about work-life earnings, white women make more than African American women among full-time, year-round workers, regardless of what degrees they have obtained. Okay. Now, I told you heifers I was gonna read your motherfucking mail. Yeah, I'm a little aggravated. So, I don't get mad. I get even. So we gonna even the score on this one. Alright, next topic, entrepreneurship. African American women owned businesses continue to grow despite significant financial and social obstacles. Okay. African American women own businesses at the fastest growing segment of the women-owned business market and are starting up at a 6 rate 6 times higher than the national average. So you're starting businesses 6 times the national average, but we've already debunked this bullshit. A bitch can be a nail tech and file for an LLC and just do nails out of her project tenement and say that she's an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? A bitch can get an LLC for doing hair and just do hair out of her in her living room of her project tenement and say that she has a business. So that really doesn't mean shit to me. But anyway, continuing. The number of companies started by African American women grew nearly 258% from 1997 to 2013. The number of African American women-owned businesses in 2013 was estimated at 1.1 million, comprising 42% of businesses owned by women of color and 49% of all African American owned businesses. So as of 2013, as far as male, female, African American businesses are concerned, they didn't even break even with us. They were still at 49%. Okay. African American women owned businesses employed 272,000 workers and generated 44.9 billion in revenue in 2013. Okay. But you ain't even employing 500,000 people though. It's what? 30, 40 some odd million black folks? And you can only manage to employ 200, not even 300,000 of them, of us. Okay, I guess. Of the top 10 fastest growing private companies owned by black entrepreneurs from 2009 to 12, only 27% were owned by black women. Okay. Economic security. Hold on real quick. Now you're trying to obfuscate. You're trying to throw me off the scent. It won't work. It won't work. Alright. Oh, I lost a sub. Will you look at that? Oh, somebody upset. That's crazy. Economic security. African American women continue to have higher rates of unemployment than white women and continue to have lower amounts of weekly annual earnings and median wealth compared to their male counterparts and white women. Line that bitch up. No, Anastasia. Stay right there. Let me read that again, just in case you didn't hear that. African American women continue to have higher rates of unemployment than white women and continue to have lower amounts of weekly annual earnings and median wealth compared to their male counterparts and white women. So it doesn't even fucking matter if our unemployment rates are allegedly higher than yours. We're still making more money than you. Our weekly annual earnings and our median wealth is greater than yours. So in the words of Ice Cube, bow down to a nigga that's greater than you, bitch. Bow down when I come to your town. Bow down when I'm westward bound. Okay. These disparities leave a growing portion of our population more vulnerable to poverty and its implications. Oh, it's so sad. Okay, continuing. First bullet point. The most current available data show that African American women only made 64 cents to the dollar compared to white non-Hispanic men. In 2010, white women made 78.1 percent cents to the same dollar. Okay. Y'all motherfuckers talking shit about us, but hell, you can't even catch the white woman when it comes to the money. Alright, a study by the American Association of University Women found that African American women made 90% of their African American women made 90% of their African American male counterparts' wages in 2012. Okay, I got it. So y'all only managed. See, no, it's the truth. This shit is true. You can't fucking throw rocks, and you can't throw a punch and expect not one not to come back. We have about had it with you heifers talking cold cash shit. Y'all motherfuckers talking out y'all ass and don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Coming with these alternative facts, these half-truths, and these complete fabricated narratives. And I'm tired of that shit. So we gonna step on you motherfuckers. I'm gonna step on you. Every chance I get. Every chance I get. Okay. Motherfucker got me fucked up. Continuing. African American women only earned $610 per week, whereas African American men made $666, and white women's median income annual weekly earnings were $718 in the second quarter of 2013. Okay, so we making about a good $56 more than you weekly. That's enough for a tank of gas, right? All right. The unemployment rate of African American women more than 20 years of age increased above 2012's average and was 181% more than that of white women in the second quarter of 2013. African American women had an unemployment rate of 10.5% compared to 5.8% for white women. Annual averages for 2012 shows that 28% of African American women were employed in the service industry, as opposed to only 20% of white women. So a sizable chunk of your employment is due to service, is in service. You fucking mammies. All right. Household data from 2012 found that only 11.9% of African American women were in management, business, and financial operations positions. In comparison, women as a whole are employed in these fields at a rate of 41.6%. Okay. Let's go down. Next point. No, I don't want to answer your comment. I don't want y'all to submit. You don't have to. No, continue. Continue in the manner in which you're doing. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep it going. Keep going. Keep being hard-headed. Keep being obstinate. Keep being bellicose. Keep being combative. Keep going. Keep it up. Keep it up. It don't matter to me, because I'll take my balls and go home. I'll pick up and take my provisions elsewhere. I don't have to deal with y'all. So you can be as rude, belligerent, dirty sandal foot dragging, musty ass bonnet having, neck rolling, eye rolling, gum popping, finger wagging. You can do all that shit, boo. You just can't do it with me. So no, you don't have to submit. You don't have to. But and female dealing with me, she will break herself. She will. I'm not gonna break her. She gonna break her goddamn self. Continuing. Married or cohabiting African American households have a median wealth of 31,500, while single African American women have a median wealth of only $100. What is the percentage on that? That's got to be something astronomical. Now let me get this straight. This particular clip states right here that if a woman, what's up, baby? Just putting boots to asses. But this particular snippet right here says that married or cohabiting African American households have a median wealth of 31,500, while single African American women have a median wealth of only $100. So it's clear, ergo, black woman, your greatest financial asset is the man that you marry, or at the very least, the man that you cohabit with. You want to be strong and independent and don't need no man? Go right the fuck ahead. Continuing. African American women with children, however, have zero median wealth. So for all you baby mamas out there trying to do the baby mama hustle, there you have it. Okay, next point. African American women have more than doubled their share of workers earning the minimum wage or below from 07 to 12. Let me read that again. African American women more than doubled their share of workers earning the minimum wage or below from 07 to 2012. Let me just let that linger for a second. Just let that linger. Let that marinate. Let that marinate. All right, let me go down a tad, a smidget. All right, among African American households, more than half, that being 53.3%. See, now right here, when they said more than half, they want to throw a fucking number in there. But further up, when they want to compare African American women to their male counterparts, they just said more than half and they didn't throw a fucking number on it. But now they want to throw a number on it. You know what? I'm not even finna read that shit. They piss me off with that fucking intellectual dishonesty. Okay, next point. The poverty rate for African American women is 28.6%. 13 in comparison, the poverty rate of white non-Hispanic women is 10%. Okay. Next point. The poverty rate of African American lesbian couples is 21.1% versus 4.3% for white lesbian couples. Hell, these black lesbians don't even want to deal with black females. You know this shit bad. That struggle love right there. Okay, let's see. African American women are 3 times more likely than white women to be incarcerated. So there's your jail. The American Civil Liberties Union, or ACLU, asserted in 2011 that incarceration particularly affected Latinas and black women, as they are often the primary caregivers for their children and are also disproportionately victimized. So they're going to jail for abusing their fucking children. That's what that said. Now, this last portion of political leadership, I'm not even finna bother with that bullshit. But let me go up. Let's see something here. Quick Google search. A quick search in their search engine. Damn. See what they talking about. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. Hold on. Black women statistics on blackdemographics.com. Huh? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Let's read your fucking mail. You know, Jesus once famously said, make sure you take the plank out of your eye before you try to take the splinter out of somebody else's. Okay. Educational attainment, employment, Oh, hold up. Let's go back up. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm gonna play some gameplay before my lunch break is over. I have devoted too much time to you wenches. So, yeah, that's that. Bossy Empress. So, yeah, that's that. Make sure to support the channel. At $RunMeThat3900. When you look at that, XP, level 39. Ain't that something? I didn't want to do it. But out of all them sound clips on her dry ass panel, she wanted to choose that one. Alright, too fucking easy. Too easy. Way too easy, man. What Dennis Sperling talking about? How will modern men deal with a financial winter? Interesting. Okay. Oh shit. Let me read this community post, community tab post by Cynthia G. This shit gonna be funny right here. Hold on. Where's the bivouac? It just got me over here, man. Hold up. to the baby yacht. Okay. To those who cannot read or comprehend, mostly black men, Roe v. Wade didn't make abortion illegal. It removed the constitutional protection and gave the authority over abortion terms to the state, meaning whatever state you live in will determine if, how, and when you can abort. Okay. So it's not going to be federally funded. I don't give a fuck. As long as I don't have to come out of it. I don't want to have to pay for your abortions. This is not good for black women who have the highest maternal mortality rates, as well as the highest femicide and maternity homicide rates. That is incorrect, synthetic, because I just read an article by the CDC, I believe it was the CDC, specifying intimate partner violence, and black men are in dead last when it comes to intimate partner violence. Intimate partner violence constitutes murder, assault, rape, all that other shit. Hispanics are number one. Asians and Pacific Islanders are number two. Whites are number three. Native Americans are number four. And blacks are last when it comes to intimate partner violence. So no, you're wrong. You're wrong. These rates will increase. If anyone thinks this is good, they probably hate black women. Selective breeding is a must. I agree. Matter of fact, I'll give you a like for that. Selective breeding. Yes. Yes. And seeing those statistics that I just read, seeing as you guys have the highest STD rates and the highest new HIV cases, and you have the highest probability for, you have the highest abortion rates, and you have the highest miscarriage and all that other shit, the highest of low birth weight. Yeah, selective breeding. I agree. Selective breeding. Meaning I'm not gonna select the breed with your funky ass. That's what that means. Motherfucker. Talking about selective breeding. Bitch, we shouldn't be breeding with y'all. Fuck you talking about? All them stats I just read. All that foul shit. Fuck you talking about? I mean, just be honest. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that pisses me off. Just be honest. Yeah, whatever. Anastasia. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Talking about some selective breeding. Bitch, you got some nerve. I told you, I'm the worst motherfucker you want on your ass. Cause I see every imperfection, every flaw, and I will point it out. Yeah, you're right. I'm big Virgo. Big time Virgo. Hold up. Motherfucker. Ran them niggas over. All right, bail out, y'all. Let me get this shit. What's this shit over here? Little Manus. Alright, let me see something real quick. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. If you were my man, I would have to submit to me. I don't get that. I don't no comprehende. I'm not getting that. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand it. Up, up, up. Ooh, I do not want to fall off. Oh my God. What? I would submit to you? No, that's not how that works. That is definitely not how that works. Only one thing I submit to, and that's God. So if the Most High tells me to submit to you, then yeah, I would submit to you. But fortunately for me, the Most High has set me up as the head. You dig? So according to God, I don't have to submit to you. You dig? And that's God saying that. That's God saying that.
Reacher on the objective.
Oh, you motherfuckers about to get some contact here in a minute.
Reacher sighted.
No, bro.
Scanning the area. Scan shows a ton of hostiles. Nicely done.
Peeled this motherfucking shit back. That's 2. That's 3. I'm waiting on this guy to move. Come on in. Come on. Get from behind there, boy. You think, huh? That's 4.
Scanning the location.
Now everything's critical.
Stay vigilant. Many hostiles in scan.
They're here. Okay, we have to find them.
Alright, that's exactly where I need to be right there. I just need to kill 4 more motherfuckers, man. Will he do it? Will Apex complete the mission? Might. Oh shit. Hold on. There go Buddy right there.
I'll size him up. Starting scan.
Yeah, you do that. You do that. I just need to kill 4 more.
Activity over here. Jesus.
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
5.
Hostiles are aware of our presence.
6.
I'll get a scan for you.
Now we can see everything. We need eyes on enemy location.
Take it easy. Turret ahead.
We're gonna bust their ass. Getting visual confirmation. Someone's here. I'm gonna flush him out.
Holy shit. Nice. They threw a grenade! On my way to your position. I'll fix you up.
Damn, I was 2 fucking kills away. I was 2 kills away.
You're good to go.
Appreciate that.
Alright. This motherfucker hit me with a grenade. Muchachos. Motherfucker said, watch your ass, muchachos.
Let me see what we're up against.
Guess we're not going in blind.
Be careful. Turret ahead.
Yeah, we could be anywhere, but we're right here. We're not going anywhere. We right here. This is ours and we don't share. We right here. Oh, is it, huh? Oh, word? That's your word? There it is. Challenge complete. Fuck yeah. Matter of fact, we out. I'm about to shut this bitch down. Completed the challenge. Go back to the bivouac. Hell yeah. I miscounted it. I thought Alright, let me see. How do you feel about black women with guns? Y'all can have guns. I don't care. I do not care. Now, my girlfriend, I'm not going to get her a gun. Should I rap for a little bit? I just got to go down to battalion. Ain't nothing but like a little 5-minute walk. I got to be there at 1 and it's like 12:30 right now. I don't care about y'all having guns. Oh, shit. My girlfriend, on the other hand, I'm not getting her a gun. I'm not getting her a gun. I'm not taking her to the range. I'm not teaching her, because my father taught me how to shoot a pistol. The Army taught me how to shoot a rifle, but my father taught me how to shoot a pistol, and I'm pretty fucking good at it, to say so myself. I used to own a 40 cal Smith & Wesson. But my girlfriend, nah, I'm not finna teach her shit. Now my wife, on the other hand, my wife, I'll teach her how to shoot. But if you my girlfriend, nah. The only way you gonna get you know, the secrets to my gun foo is if I feel comfortable enough to marry you. But as far as women having guns, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. I do not care. I move circumspectly anyway. You know? I move circumspectly anyway. And I always carry a weapon on me anyway. Got a weapon on me right on my person right now. So I don't give a fuck about. I'm not one of these guys that's out here harassing black women. Like, I know y'all like to think that we as black men, that we just hate black women so much that we just can't rest at night until we fucking fuck with black women. No, that's not the case. Well, at least it's not the case with me. I half the time, unless I come across an attractive black female, which I did 3 weeks ago, I gave her my snap and she gave me her snap and she never accepted my shit. It kind of pissed me off. And I mean, she was bad too. Cute little face, natural hair, cold little body. She was probably about my complexion and shit. She had the natural going on. I'm like, yeah, I need that. I need that. But she ain't fuck with your boy. She ain't fuck with your boy. But yeah, I think I put this shit to rest. I think I'll put this shit to rest. Yeah, feel free. Get guns. Get guns. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Get guns. I don't care. I straight lost a sub in the middle in the middle of the goddamn stream. Somebody was like, fuck no. Unsubscribe. Guaranteed it was a black woman who was subbed to me, and she heard them truths and got upset. God dog. Let me shut this shit down. Head back to my place of duty. Alright, y'all. Be safe. Stay dangerous. And live in the truth. Don't believe these lies that a certain segment of the female population are spouting about us. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Because when we turn the mirror back on them, they have bigger fish to fry than sitting up here on YouTube talking shit about us all motherfucking day. And spreading lies and propaganda about us. You got bigger things to worry about. Like your health and your finances. And all that other good shit. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Peace.